today we are making some breadcrumbs. I've got a bunch of bread left over, some sandwich rolls, hot dog rolls, some ends of the bread, and we're going to make some Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. You're just going to, if you want to do this, you can use any kind of bread you have. Will work. Some old stale bread is great. And then some Italian seasoning I've got in here, a couple tablespoons. Parchment paper to line your baking sheets, some olive oil, and a good knife to cut bread with. So that's all you're going to need. So let's get started. So we are just cutting up these, our bread into little cubes. These are, probably a little under a ½ inch little cubes. And we're just going to put those in a bowl. And when we get the bowl filled up, I will show you how to do the oil and the seasoning. Okay, so we've got some of our bread cut up, and we are going to add 1 tablespoon of organic olive oil, whatever olive oil you have. I just kind of drizzle it all over the top, and I filled my bowl about a little more than halfway, so you have room to stir this around. And we're also going to add about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and we're going to mix this all up so it's all evenly coated before we lay it out on a cookie sheet. So you just want to keep mixing this until it's all evenly coated and everything is even, and then you can spread it out. And then we'll spread it out on the cookie sheet. Okay, so after you're done mixing and you've got everything pretty well spread out over the bread, then you just want to lay it flat on a cookie sheet. I have mine lined with parchment paper, just for ease of cleaning, and I like parchment paper. And now we're going to pop it in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to get these nice 10 minutes in the oven, and they are nice and crispy. You just want to make sure they're really dry all the way through. They're nice and crispy. Right now, you could stop here and have croutons. I will be saving some of these out as croutons for salad. And then the rest, when they all are done out of the oven, we're going to throw them in the food processor. And I'll get back to you when we get to that point. We've got our breadcrumbs all toasted, and they're like little, they look like little croutons right now. I've saved a little bit of these out for croutons, and now what's left I'm going to put in my food processor, and we're going to fill this up about halfway. Okay, so we've got this filled about halfway, and we're just going to lock that cap on, and we're going to pulse it until nice and crummy. You can see just a few pulses. It gets really nice in there. It doesn't take that long, just sit there. So we're gonna look down in here. This is the perfect breadcrumb consistency. You've got your seasoning in there, a little bit of olive oil. These are perfect for whenever you need breadcrumbs. And you don't waste any bread this way. We like to use everything possible. So there's always a ways to use something, and this makes great breadcrumbs. And it also makes great croutons. I got a couple quarts of croutons, and that we'll throw in the cabinet to go with our salads. And when we get this done, we'll have a couple quarts of there it is. We've got them all done, and they're in their jars. I've got 2 quarts of croutons and 2 1/2 pint jars of breadcrumbs. These are nice and full, and the consistency is just perfect. Just a few short bursts with the food processor makes it really easy to do, and they come out just perfect. You can also do that with putting them putting them in a plastic bag and rolling it with a rolling pin will give you the same texture and effect. It will do the same thing. But if you have a food processor, it's just a few seconds and it's very easy that way. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.